If you're one of those men who had a bad masculine presence in your life, a bad dad, a bad stepdad, abusive, whatever, you probably said to yourself, I would never be like him. And that's a good thing, but it can be unhealthy as well, right? I was doing shadow work on this, and one thing I came to realize is that trying so hard to not be like somebody, that means that you're not being yourself, okay? You're living as your father's opposite, and you're doing it to the extreme. Think about the opposite, right? He left, you overstay. Can't depend on him. You overly dependable, okay? You overly help. He wasn't there emotionally. You take on everybody's emotions, and you just you do too much, man. And like deep down, you scared of disappointing people. You fear disappointing people, and you don't want to accept it, because that's what he did, right? Him leaving was really, really selfish. And what's the opposite of that? You put your own needs in the back seat, okay? What you need isn't important. Why? Because you're trying to be the opposite of him. He walked away. He gone. You don't give yourself that permission to walk away. Believe your self-worth is tied to how useful you are. That's because of him. So if you had like that bad masculine presence, and you don't know yourself, you feel mysterious to yourself, you don't know what you truly want, you carry all this guilt, you trying to overly help people, it's just because you're trying to be the opposite of him for real. And you're not yourself. You trying to fix something that wasn't even your fault. You a little ass kid trying to carry the responsibilities of a grown ass man. I used to believe that, man, if I don't help people, I'm a disappointment, I'm a failure, I'm a bad person, I'll be punished, I'll be judged, I'm failing my family. Listen, man, sometimes you're not going to be able to help people. Sometimes you're not going to want to help people. And it's okay, bro. It's really okay. Don't be so hard on yourself that, you can't be dependent on and that you can't help somebody. But what's important is you understand why you really help people. Why? That's the important question. And this ties into the people pleasing stuff. This can fit men and women. The people pleasing, and the core of it, really. But I'm just saying all this to say a lot of us never really had emotional freedom. Many aspects of our identity is not authentic at all. When you're doing like questions like that, you feel like a weight off of you, because you realize how you've been subconsciously and unconsciously just doing something that wasn't authentic to you. Some people don't even ask questions like that, and they end up just becoming like their father or their mother and repeating that cycle all over again until somebody finally break it. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. If this resonated with you, shit, they probably resonate with a lot of people for real. But yeah.